Daniel, we've been hanging out for months now. You don't seem to get it, do you? I mean, this is a Woodstock nation. A Woodstock nation? I mean, the revolution and all that. You dig? I think this is gonna take some time.
Miles away.
Excuse me?
You seem so far away.
I guess I am. Can I help you?
Maybe. I guess it depends if you want to help.
I'm at a loss today.
I'm trying to get some names.
What, are you running for something?
No, just complaining to my congressman.
About a petition?
It's against the war. We're trying to do what your generation did during Vietnam. Are you okay? Oh, God, I'm sorry. I caught you at a bad time. I'll go.
No, it's all right. It's a long story. There was this girl I dated in college. Her name was Meadow. We were very close. A few months ago, I got my alumni magazine from Plattsburgh State. It said that she'd been killed in Africa. Meadow was a true believer in causes. She was always trying to save the world. She was intense to a fault. I had a future to plan.
We're put here on this earth to make things better. Sometimes I think you agree with me on this. Sometimes I think it's like every man for himself with you. I don't get it.
I've always believed that life is a series of stepping stones. They lead only in one direction, forward. I never made much point of looking back. It's kind of unusual that I would decide to look up my old friends from my college days. I haven't seen any of them since, not even Meadow.
Sounds like Meadow affected your life more than you realize.
You may be right.
Daniel Cavanaugh. I thought you'd fallen off the face of the earth. Most of our college friends remain close over the years. Most of us. We've heard bits and pieces about you, your success, your software company. You've done well. And some of us expected to see you at her services, but some of us just thought you were completely out of touch. Meadow was the glue that made us all stick together so well. Wait a minute before you take off. You know, Meadow wrote me often. She said if our paths were ever to cross, I was to give you this book.
I wonder what your childhood was like. Stuffed shirt. Let me guess. Altar boy. I was pretty Catholic too, I guess. Doesn't matter though. We're in a new world. I mean, think about it. Crosby, Stills, and Nash, Abby Hoffman, Allen Ginsberg. Time to put the old stuff away, Daniel. It's just in the way.
You want some more? Okay. You know, Daniel, it wasn't that you got conservative on us that made us so annoyed. Well, it may have ruffled our political feathers a little bit, but we'd get over it. No, it wasn't that. It was that you cut us off so completely. We were still friends, weren't we? What was that all about? And Meadow. Man, I don't get it.
Do you ever wonder what you'll be like in 30 years? I do. Will you have sold out? Will your values be anything you're proud of? Will you just be a cog in a wheel? I'm not. I'm not just gonna sit back and watch it all slip away. I know I sound so serious all the time. This is our world. There's so much wrong with it. So much to fix.
I don't have any hard feelings, Daniel. It was a long time ago. We all sold out sooner or later. By the 80s, most of us were talking stocks and bonds, condos in Florida, Volvos in the garage. We just jumped on board sooner than the rest of us. Maybe you were even more honest than the rest of us.
I remember my college days, pretty much. College was kind of crazy, and I had to focus on starting my career. It was too bad about Kent State and the whole Vietnam thing, but that really wasn't any of my business then. My draft number was high. That's all that really mattered.
You weren't at the rally last night, Daniel. Don't you realize this war is gonna go on and on and on? No end in sight? Our friends are being sucked into a war machine. Over 10 years in Vietnam, Daniel. 10 years and no end in sight. You have to have beliefs. You have to have commitments.
What are you doing here? Come to reminisce? Reminisce my ass. Couldn't bother to come to my party before I was inducted. Couldn't bother to write me when I was in Nam, did you? Why should you have? Your number was 220. Mine was 20. Feeling sorry for yourself? Meadow was the best thing that ever happened to you, and you let her go. I mourn her for who she was. She was everyone's flower. She was better than the rest of us.
It's over, Daniel. Thought we were something. Had something. If you only knew.
You know, Daniel, I have a lot of great memories of Plattsburgh State. Student union at McDonough Hall. Get folk music and draft beer for a quarter on Thursday nights. But I remember the politics as well. I remember the night the school erupted after Kent State. It was a moment. It was a time when we made a statement.
Meadow, all those guys, they were good people. I abandoned them. God, I feel so empty. Like a reason for living walked out of me 30 years ago.
So, what if someone else were to walk back in? Hey, want to sign the petition now?